Hi, this is Mick Elliott, contributing editor at Electronic Specifier. I'm at Electronica on the EDAC stand, and I'm delighted to say I'm with Mark Burr-Lonnon, the newly appointed president of EDAC. Mark, first of all, can you just tell us a little bit? You've joined EDAC. What are the plans there?
Oh, lots of plans. I've been here for a week, Mick, so I'm going to change the world. No, joking apart, it's kind of exciting time. So. When I left Mauser, I've been there for 16 years, and when I joined there, I sort of joined the best kept secret in distribution. I got a feeling I might have joined the best kept secret in connectors, which is really what took me over to EDAC, because what I saw was a company had some really good products, some really good people, but really geographically needs a lot of work. So. A lot of work with the branding, but we have the EDAC brand, we have the MH brand, we have the Norcomp brand, and we have the Northern Technologies brand. So there's lots of things where I think when I've been out there talking to people, it's like, well, who are EDAC? I mean, so we're still at that stage, even though we've been around for a long time. So I think there's a lot of work to do. So it's exciting for me, and I think the next few years is going to be good fun.
And when you talk about those brands, they're acquisitions, are they?
Yeah, if you look at it, I mean the MH was really a European acquisition. Northern Technologies, the latest one, was a Canadian acquisition. Norcomp is a brand which is predominantly in the US, and then EDAC's been a brand out of Canada which has gone global. So yeah, it's a mishmash of brands, but no different from the other guys in the connector industry. There's always a history of people buying companies and merging them together and doing things, and we're no different from those guys. But we just need to do things now and a bit more thought behind some of the expansion and what we do on branding.
And EDAC's headquarters are in Charlotte, I think you said. So where else are the original, if you like, EDAC facilities?
Well, the corporate HQ is actually in Toronto. So the North American headquarters is in Charlotte in North America. The European headquarters is in Wellingborough in the UK. And then we have Taiwan and China, of course. So we're global. Most of the products coming out of China or Taiwan. So we've got a bit of work there to do with Donald Trump and tariffs, of course. So we're looking forward to that. That's going to be a big consideration over the next few months as to what we do there. I think ourselves, along with a number of other people in the electronics industry, tariffs are such a big word and a big thing to look at that we need to really think hard about where we are and where we make things, or where we have the back end and where we have the front end manufacturing facilities. So,
but one of the aims is to extend the EDAC brand globally. So maybe in mainland Europe.
Yeah, I mean we have teams in mainland Europe already. So we got people in Spain, France, Germany, Italy. So we have people there already. But we need to just focus more on some of those markets. Now Germany's tough right now, but the size we are, I keep telling my guys, and this is me being new, it's very easy to do this. That we're a small part of the market, so it doesn't matter what's happening in the market, we can continue to grow. So I've got no concerns on that.
Okay, but you'd like more feet on the ground globally to support customers?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, and there's countries where we do almost nothing. I mean, places like Japan and Korea and Malaysia, I mean, they're not big markets for us, but they're big markets in the industry. Then you got the upcoming markets like India and Vietnam and the Philippines. So there's lots of places for expansion. And that's really why I came on board, Mick, as I said earlier, that it's very synergistic to what I did before. It kind of excites me. I mean, you follow my LinkedIn profile. I get on airplanes, I go around the world, I make things happen. And that's my plan of doing the same thing here. So,
just generally, how are you seeing? I mean, I know you've not been here very long, but how are you seeing the markets generally at the moment?
Yeah, if I had to sum it up, if I look at it, the North American market is not too bad. I mean, it's flat to growing. The Asia market is coming back, so it's not racing back. But it is coming back. It's bounced off the bottom, I think now. The real problem market is still Europe, and The biggest issue, of course, in Europe is Germany, and until Germany really picks up, it's still going to be a problem in Europe, to be honest. So.
And just briefly back on the products, is the emphasis on commodity, or do you also look at customising product for customers?
Well, we do both, of course. I mean, but the future's about more custom stuff. I mean, we do all the normal card edge connectors. We do the D subs. We do all of the things you'd expect a connector company to do. But the custom products are really becoming key to our business. And I got Paul here who will talk to you about that in a minute. But yeah, custom connectors are a big thing as we go forward.
Okay, Mark Burr-Lonnon, President of EDAC, thank you very much.
Thanks, Mick.
So I'm here with Paul Redshaw, Managing Director of Europe of EDAC. We're just talking about customisation of products, and I guess that you're seeing a growing trend in that. If you are also, what sort of timeframes bring to market custom products?
So the EDAC customization process varies quite considerably, whether you're starting from a completely blank sheet of paper or whether it's just a relatively minor modification to an existing connector. Obviously, starting from scratch takes longer, but for a typical engineered design process, we'd like to think we can work on a 12 to 16 week type window to get you to a prototype stage. That's a manufactured prototype that you can use to test out your solutions. It does vary quite a bit, and we like to try and work with customers. Sometimes time is absolutely of the essence, and we do everything we can to support that. And sometimes the process is a lot more drawn out with lots more approval processes and approving drawings and then 3D samples and then production samples, and that can take a lot longer. But we try and work with the customer to deliver on what they need. But it varies quite a bit depending on what the requirement is.
Are you seeing a trend towards more customisation?
It's a big push for EDAC at the moment. Obviously, with the market the way that it is at the moment, from a standard product set, there's lots of product out in the marketplace. Over the last few years, so we're pushing hard on custom solutions. We're seeing a lot more inquiries for that type of service than we have done in the past, which is great. Possibly because we're looking for it more, but possibly because customers are looking for it as well. I think, especially with the drive for miniaturization and other things, custom lends itself quite well to that. You want the same sort of interconnect solution that you've had for years, but you want it in a different footprint or a smaller footprint, or as in the case of the wind turbines, you want something that's a bit more robust for harsh environment. Those types of areas we do quite a bit of, and it's an exciting area for us.
Hey, Paul Redshaw, thank you very much.
Thank you.